Hey Gemini, this is Ascension Empress with your August 2019 tarot reading. Thank you for visiting my channel and liking, sharing, subscribing. I really appreciate you all so much. I pray that you all are doing well. Happy Leo season. It's time to take action. It's time to be bold, be confident, be courageous, and live, work, and act from the heart, okay? So, again, this is a general reading. Please take what resonates with you. This is for sun, moon, or rising, Gemini, or whatever placement that resonates with you. I'll be using the Right Away Tarot deck, and I'm just going to go ahead and get started, straight to the point, trying to get some readings out the way, and especially my top viewers for last month before I go and have a little vacay, because Lord knows. Let's see. And today is July 31st. It is bright and early in the morning. Tonight we will be experiencing the Leo new moon as well as Mercury going direct in Cancer. So come mid-month, it will be back into Leo conjunct the Sun, Venus, and Mars. So it is very exciting time. Just got to be patient with the Mercury retrograde energy, you know, just fading out. So give it a little time. But yes, I'm very excited. Let's see. Messages. Ooh, wow. Okay, so we have the Queen of Swords front and center. Did that happen in y'all last reading, Gemini? I can't remember, but yes, there we have the Queen of Swords in your element, feeling good, feeling like you are ready to communicate something to someone. I know with a lot of the signs that I've already done so far, there's this very heavy energy around the Ace of Swords. The King of Swords popped up as well, about being left out. Some direct communication, some harsh communication, but nevertheless, the truth is coming out about why someone was left out in the cold, why a financial situation didn't pan out right. You know, with this Mercury, I was just telling the other sides, with this Mercury retrograde energy going into the past, you know, when everybody's a little confused about who they want to be with, or seeing if someone's still available just out of convenience because they're in their feelings and all this other kind of stuff. The person that you're presently pursuing or that you are in a relationship with feels that absence. Whether you're still with them every day or not, they feel that detachment, and they may feel that. So now I'm getting some of you Geminis have felt that. And here you are communicating now your boundaries, because you did experience this Five of Pentacles energy for some of you. And you see how she got her hand like this? On the other side of the sword, it's like, let me tell you what it's going to be this time around. Since you want to go back and forth, I'm just let you know where you can go when it comes to me. And for some of y'all, you letting people know they are officially and permanently in the friend zone because you don't have time. Wow. You know what? This Sun card, clearly, it's going to be popping out all throughout Leo season, probably in Virgo season too. I'm just going to accept it now. But I'm so happy to see this going forward, because I'm getting, Gemini, you've made a very clear decision about your happiness, about what you are focused on moving forward. And this also speaks to the Sun in Leo. And I believe for my Gemini rising, that is in your third house. So yes, it's going to be a time for you to communicate about how you feel. Wow, we have the Empress card. So some of you may find out that you're pregnant. This may be a mother figure, or you are a mother who is having to communicate. Yeah, somebody having a baby though. That's very clear. It's very clear. You have the Empress overlaying the reading. You have the Queen of Swords. And you have the Sun card. And then there's that baby. So somebody may have gotten left out in the cold because someone's pregnant. Someone found out that somebody's pregnant. When you dibbling and dabbling like that, going back and forth, and you don't know what you want, and then you end up slipping up, and now someone's cleared and set a whole boundary. Like, you have a child now. You had a child outside of me, and this is, nah, That's what I'm hearing for some of you. Or some of you are realizing like you were left out in the cold and you find out that you're pregnant and you're trying to communicate this to this person. Wow. Then we have... So that's confirmation for whoever you... Yeah, somebody definitely pregnant. And it's going to be showing soon. You may find out that you're a couple months pregnant and it's about to show. And with the way she got that dress on, that's about to be a little baby right soon. But for some of you, this is a very, very creative endeavor that you will be very, very victorious in. This is going to be something that is going to be seen by a lot of people. Also seen as very courageous, very bold, but very caring, down to earth, and nurturing at the same time. Something that is... an idea and an energy that is very fertile. So for some of you who are, dealing with creative endeavors, this is going to give you a lot of happiness, I get. Yep. Then you have the 3 of Cups. So you may be collaborating, communicating with other people. I'm getting for some of you, this may be a podcast. Getting together, doing a panel. On healing as well. Healing for mothers. That's interesting. I'm all for it. I say go for it. You may be getting together with other mothers. Or this just may be the energy. I'm getting very strong feminine energy. This also speaks to Cancer and the North Node in Cancer as well. So moving, whether you're a man or a woman, I just get that there's this embrace of feminine energy surrounding you and granting a lot of happiness. And I'm getting that this probably got you out of feeling like what you had wasn't enough. Because then you realize that you are wise and you are very intellectual and that you are able to implement this with the creative ideas and visions that you have and how victorious you'll be. And I'm getting that other people are letting you know how talented and how gifted you are, having to remind you because they probably saw you in this 5 of Pentacles energy, feeling like you weren't enough, feeling rejected. But yes, this is also, I'm seeing, and these cards are going everywhere too. This is also speaking to a third party energy. And so for some of you who are realizing that there's a baby coming out of the situation or is a potential that your partner's actions, whether it's a man or a woman who is, acting like they don't know what they want, your partner's actions could very well lead to this because they're not protecting themselves. So you're being very clear. I'm getting a lot of my Geminis are cutting themselves out of the situation. And so you see how this Queen of Swords got her sword up in her hand towards the 3 of Pentacles. I'm not about to deal with y'all. And also letting them know that I'm going to enjoy my time with the people who support me and who love me and who have my best interests at heart moving forward so that I can move forward happily. This is a lot of energy. A lot. And this popped out on top of the 5 of Pentacles. So clearly, clarifying the 5 of Pentacles, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So you could be dealing with in Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, or just someone who's very grounded, someone who offers you stability, or this could have been you really feeling stable, feeling on top of things, feeling like you got your money right, and then also feeling kind of left out in the cold. Or someone else may feel left out in the cold, mainly because of this Queen of Pentacles energy, seeing that you kind of have it all together, and then you move forward into this Queen of Swords energy and being able to communicate that. And then maybe they felt left out in the cold because you became the breadwinner, and then they wanted to go dibble dabble in this 3 of Swords energy, and it left you feeling left out in the cold, or you felt that absence because they were insecure in what they were making. But at the end of the day, if you're cross-watching and this is your energy, and you decide to try to find an escape through another relationship, then I get that it's not serving you well. It's actually working in the other person's favor, aka Gemini, because they're sitting in their power. I mean, this is just all aligned with power. The Empress, and then right underneath you got the Queen of Swords, and then you have Victory at the very bottom. Yeah, that person felt stuck, bound, feeling in their head. I'm getting that they created their own little scenarios. They may be the type of person to always accuse you of cheating, mainly because they were doing it. And for some of you, I'm getting you're already kind of aware of all of the energies astrologically, what's going on. And so you're just like, no, I already know how this retrograde goes. And then we got Venus and Leo as well. A lot of emotional communication as well that took place. But now you're about to cut through all of that with very logical, intellectual, straightforward, direct communication, leaving emotions out of it. You actually cutting yourself out of the situation. And so this third party is going too. Wow. Clarifying the Sun card, you have the King of Cups. So it's like you're moving forward, feeling reserved, feeling balanced, feeling happy inside and out because you've cut out this energy that doesn't serve you. You're like, if I'm going to be an option, you won't have me as an option. I'm no one's option. And now here comes the fighting and the conflict, because when someone goes back trying to stir up stuff with somebody else while they're with someone, and then they realize they don't want to do that when they want to come back, then the person that they went back to ends up feeling that absence as well, and there's going to be conflict. There's going to probably be ego issues, but now this person is trying to offer you some kind of small apology, some little baby apology, but now here you are sitting with the King of Cups though, reserved, not unbothered, just chill, real chill. Compassionate too, but not a doormat with this Queen of Swords here. So there may be some conflict around, definitely around the pregnancy. You could be dealing with the water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Oh, this is some strong, yeah, heavy. I wouldn't say heavy. It's just very all over the place, and that's what I'm getting. You trying to tell this person like you all over the place, like stay away from me please, because I'm riding towards victory. I'm shining, and I'm trying to continue to shine, especially with the Sun card. Focus on your creative projects. Yeah, some of you are ready to just focus and take action towards what it is that you love, and you don't want no distractions nor your time wasted, and the truth comes out. Victory. Clarifying the six. And look, that's clarifying the Six of Wands. You have the Ace of Swords, and I'm so excited to see that, because the Ace of Swords has been popping up, I think, on almost every reading that I've done so far. So this is a theme. I'm getting not only just Leo season with Mercury going direct. So I'm getting that a lot of this energy will be taking place come mid-August or leading up to mid-August. So I'll be interested to see how these mid-months unfold. Someone definitely wants an apology, or someone wants to give an apology. They want to apologize. But it's not that you're emotionally detached at this point. It's just like now you see objectively now. Now you kind of got used. It's like when someone leaves you and you get used to being alone and then being away, then it's just like, well, I'm cool with myself now. It teaches you how to be okay with yourself and how to fulfill yourself emotionally. So yes, there may be some forgiveness taking place, because the King of Cups is very mature. So the King of Cups has no problem forgiving. I'm getting that you are incorporating this energy of someone else if you are the one stepping out, Gemini. I'm just saying, because it can definitely go both ways. There's definitely forgiveness, but there is no guarantee that there is reconciliation. And I say that all the time, that forgiveness is not the same as reconciliation. Just because you forgive yourself and someone else does not mean that there is a necessity for reconciliation. Somebody's walking away regardless. They forgive you, but they're seeking deeper meaning. And that's clarifying the Five of Wands and the Page of Cups. So someone is definitely walking away. And Gemini, I'm getting for a lot of you, it's you. Because you have this Queen of Swords here just being very clear about a third party situation. And that they're not going to be a part of it. Man or woman. man or woman, because it don't matter if you're a man or a woman. They all play that guilt trip when they try to accuse you and they're the one cheating. It goes both ways. It goes both ways. Stand in your power. Very. Look, that's all. Clearly, that's all that needs to be said. So, thank you so much again. I appreciate you all, and I will see you all very soon.